Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am going to go over my 2024 goals. So I'm going to share my financial goals with you guys, and if you're interested, then please stay tuned. Also, if you're new here and you're not subscribed, I would love to have you on this channel. I just document my financial journey. Not only my financial journey, but I have a almost 4-year-old, and she is on her own little financial journey as well. So if you're interested in seeing that, if you have little ones and you're curious what you can do for them financially, like for their future, and you want some ideas, then go ahead and subscribe because I will talk about some of that stuff on this channel. Anyway, so quick video, let's get started. So the first thing that I want to do for 2024 is I want to max out my Roth IRA. So this will be the third year that I have had a Roth IRA. The first year I opened it was in 2021, I believe, and the maximum contribution limit was $6,000. That was 2022 is when I opened it. It was $6,000, I believe. And then in 2023, they raised it to $6,500. And this year, 2024, they have raised it to $7,000. So that's amazing. I do have a 401k account through my employer. And I just wanted to open up a Roth IRA because the money that you contribute into your Roth IRA when you become of retirement age, and you pull that money out, it is tax-free because you are funding it with post-tax money. So yeah, that's a little benefit of that. So if you're interested in opening up a Roth IRA, please, look into it, do your research. I use Fidelity as my platform to invest in, but there are tons of other brokerages that you can use. I personally am only familiar with Fidelity, so that's what I use. So this year I want to fully fund my Roth IRA, and the contribution that I have to make is $7,000. Now, technically you have like a year and like 4 months to fund your Roth IRA. So for 2024, you actually have until tax day 2025 to make contributions into your Roth, but I like to just fully fund it within that year. So by December, I want to have this fully funded. So, and I am doing a savings challenge for that. So if you're interested in seeing that, then subscribe because you will see me doing a savings challenge to meet this. So that's my first goal. These aren't in any order, particular order or anything, but that is my first goal. So if you're new here, or just to remind you guys, I am a registered nurse. I work part-time by choice just because I don't like working. I love being a nurse, but I don't like working. I'd rather be at home with my daughter. So I am fortunate enough to be able to only work part-time. So I work 2 12-hour shifts a week. So I work 24 hours a week. And at my job, we do receive an employer match, but in order to receive that employer match, you need to work at least 1,000 hours. If I were to just do my 2 days a week for the year, I would come up a little bit short of that 1,000 hours, and I would not qualify to receive the match. So in order to receive my 3% match at my employer, I need to work 1,000 hours, which means I need to pick up a few extra days at work. So my next goal is to work at least 1,000 hours in order to receive my company match. And that is important to me because basically it's free money, and I don't want to leave that on the table. So working a couple of extra shifts throughout the year is not going to hurt me. It's only going to benefit me because one, I'll be making more money on my paycheck, but then I will get that company match. So work at least 1,000 hours to receive my 3% match. I also want to contribute $8,000 to my 401k. And yeah, so I upped my contribution percentage from 5% to 7%. We are getting a raise this year. I'm getting 2 raises this year, actually. So bumping it up from 5% to 7% is not going to really affect my checks. That extra money is basically going to go into my retirement account, which I am totally okay with. So that is that. I just got done eating some ice cream, so my mouth is a little bit like still like I'm salivating just thinking about it. So if I'm like swallowing and you can hear that, I'm sorry. Next is I like to track my net worth, and I've had a couple questions about how I track my net worth. I just found a net worth tracker on Etsy, so if you're interested in that, just go on Etsy and type in net worth tracker, and there's tons and tons and tons and tons out there that you can buy, and then you can track your own net worth. But I want to increase my net worth by at least $50,000 this year, which I believe I can do no problem. So currently my net worth is at $159,000. This does include my debt, which my debt is my student loans. I have about $54,000 in student loans. So even with my $54,000 in student loans, just with my cash savings and my investments, I still have a net worth of $159,000. So I want to increase it by $50,000. So ending this year, I want to have at least $209,000 net worth. I also track my daughter's net worth. Obviously, she doesn't have any debt right now, so her net worth is, clearly it's in the green, it's positive. So my daughter currently has a net worth of $13,000, and that includes her cash savings, her 529, her minor Roth IRA, and her brokerage account. So if you add up all 4 of those accounts, the total that you get is over $13,000. And that is so exciting to me because she's 3 years old and she already has $13,000 to her name, which is insane because that's like more than the average adult, and she's 3. So can you guys imagine by the time she's 18, like how much money I'm going to be able to gift her? Like, I am so excited. If I can gift her $100,000, like between all of those accounts, I will be so proud of myself. And I think it's going to happen. I mean, we're already at 13,000. We're already almost at a quarter of the way there. And we still have years and years and years. So anyway, so hers is 13,000. I didn't write actually a goal for her, but I'm going to say, let's do a goal to increase her net worth. Let's see, to $20,000. Can I do that? Let's see, 13, 40. That's 7,000. Let's do 17,000. So I want, by the end of this year, I want her net worth to increase to 17,000. Moving right along. Next, speaking of my daughter, like I said, she has her own accounts, and so I want to save $3,000 to go into those accounts. So $1,000 each to go into her 529, which is her college account. I've had questions about her 529. Each state has their own different 529 college plan. You don't have to live in that particular state to use that particular 529. I live in California, and I just signed up for the California one. If you live in Ohio and you want to sign up for the California one, you can. So just go ahead and Google your state's 529 college fund. It is a college fund. The money is invested into the stock market. So that's that. So $1,000 into that. She has her brokerage account. I want to put $1,000 into that. And then her savings, her high yield savings account, her cash savings, I want to put $1,000 into that as well. So a total of at least $3,000, because the $3,000 is what I'm going to budget out of my paychecks, but then I'm also going to be able to fund it with birthday money, selling her old things, and then recycling our cans and bottles. That money goes back to her. speaking of investments, no, we'll come back to that in a different video. Okay, next. So in 2023, I discovered travel hacking. I don't know how the page, like I came across the page on Instagram, but I am so glad I did. So I found a page on Instagram. I believe the account's like Travel Hacking Mom or something like that. And she is a mom of, I believe she has 3 kids. So she's married with 3 kids. And she talks about how she travel hacks, which is basically using credit card points to travel / vacation for free or nearly free. And how she does that is by opening up credit cards, getting, using her credit cards to get the points, but mainly opening credit cards to get the welcome bonus. So I learned about that in 2023. I was always scared of opening credit cards because I always heard that opening multiple credit cards is like bad for your credit. And I opened 7 credit cards last year in 2023, and my credit score went up. So as long as you are responsible with your credit cards and you know how to use them, then opening credit cards and having credit cards is not a bad thing in my experience. So I am credit card debt free. I have almost like $100,000 credit, like limit, or not limit, but total credit line for like all my combined accounts, and I am credit card debt free because I'm responsible. I use my credit cards responsibly. But anyways, with those credit cards that I opened this year, I was able to earn points. So I have like over almost $300,000 worth of credit card points. And with those points, I can use them for travel. I can use them to pay for my vacations that I have. So the vacations that I have this year, I'm not travel hacking, so I'm not using my credit card points for the vacations this year, simply because I already like budgeted, and those vacations are pretty much taken care of. But in 2025, I'm going to use these points to pay for those trips. So one trip that I'm going to do January of 2025 is I'm going to Mexico again with my daughter, and I'm probably going to bring my parents along this time and like pay for them. But that trip is going to be like a week-long trip, and it's basically going to be free. The hotel is going to be free, and the flights aren't going to be free, but they're going to be like discounted because I'm going to apply points to that purchase. So anyways, I want to learn more about travel hacking. I want to open up more cards, get more welcome bonuses, and just start being able to travel for free or nearly free. And the last thing that I want to work on this year, that I'm making my goal, is I want to complete all my high priority savings challenges. So my emergency fund, my vacation, my daughter's accounts are considered high priority. What else? My month ahead savings challenge, Christmas savings challenge, my down payment, emergency mortgage, things like that. You guys will see, those high priority savings challenges obviously coming up soon, because I will be stuffing those envelopes and doing those challenges with you guys. But I want to be able to finish all of my high priority savings challenges. I will be working on other savings challenges that I consider low priority, like my car savings challenge, new phone savings challenge, self-care. Those I will work on throughout the year, but they're not priority, so I'm not going to necessarily finish them this year, and that's fine. I just want to add some money to those. But my high priority ones are, I have to finish them by the end of the year. And with that being said, I want to save $35,000 to $40,000 this year. Last year, I made it my goal to save $30,000, but I completely surprised myself, and I was able to save over $36,000. So I might as well up it this year. Go big or go home. So we're going to go upwards of 40. I'm going to try to save upwards of $40,000. like I said, I am a registered nurse. I get paid very well. My income ranges, my annual income ranges anywhere between 80,000 and 120,000. And the reason why there's like that range is because I do have a side hustle. I teach at a university for nursing students. So if I have, a contract in during the year, then obviously I'm working and I'm making money. If I don't have a contract, then I'm not making any extra money. So that's where that like range comes from. So yeah, I also am going to really try to not spend frivolously. So like Etsy purchases, purchasing savings challenges, I'm cutting that out. I am not doing that this year. If I do, it has to be something like the price has to be good. I have to like really, really, really want it, but I need to not buy anything from Etsy. I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, guys, of dollars last year just buying savings challenges from Etsy. But I was supporting small shops, other YouTubers, so that's nice and all, but I need to hold on to my money and just use the things that I have. So buying clothes and shoes, I spent thousands of dollars last year buying new clothes and new shoes. I did lose some weight last year, so I had to, buy some new clothes. So this year I'm not going to be buying any new clothes or new shoes. I just want to be very mindful. I guess this would be goal number 7, but I just want to be very mindful of my spending this year. So hopefully I can do that. I'm a big spender. I was raised like kind of with the motto, if you want it, just get it. And so that's how I am now. If I want it, I'm just gonna get it. So my parents, especially my mom, her love language is gifts. And so I grew up not wanting for anything. If I wanted something, they got it for me. We weren't like rich at all, like whatsoever. I mean, we're middle class, but Christmases were always big. Anything me and my siblings wanted, we got it. And unfortunately, I took that into adulthood, and if I want it, I'll just buy it. So I want to try to reel that in this year and just really be mindful of my spending. But anyways, that's enough. These are my 2024 goals that I'm working on this year. I also want to track my expenses, track my investments, things like that. But overall, these are the main goals. If you are interested in seeing me tackle these goals, achieve these goals, I would appreciate it if you guys followed along on my journey. I would love to hear some of the goals that you guys have made for yourself in 2024. If you have a channel and you know that I'm like not subscribed to you, let me know in the comments so that way I can check out your page, subscribe to you, so I can follow along in your journey and see you, kill your 2024 goals so I can root you on. But anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe so you can see me tackle these goals. I don't know, but I have a feeling, I know everybody says this, but I have a feeling that 2024 is going to be a very good year financially for me. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll see if it is. You guys go ahead and leave me a comment, like this video, and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Bye.